birinchi o'rin egasi Hindiston vakili grossmeyster Ramesh Babu Praggnanandhaa. Va ko'rib turganingizdek, Ramesh Babu kubokni qabul qilib oldilar.
Tata Steel Masters, Super 8 Chess Classic, and now Chess Cup Masters. Congratulations, Praggnanandhaa.
Yeah, thank you.
How does it feel to win this event after such an exhilarating final day?
Yeah, right now I'm just completely exhausted. Just want to go to bed badly, but yeah, overall I'm happy with how it went today.
So before coming into the final round, you were in a virtual must-win situation. So what was your mindset?
I was just hoping for a fight. I also knew that Nordirberg won't make a draw because Javakir is also trailing him with half a point. So from his shoes, it's not clear what to do, and I was just hoping for a fight, and I think I was happy to see what happened in the game. I got a fight and I managed to take the chances.
Can you tell us about the classical game against Abdusattorov today?
Yeah, already feels like long back. Yeah, I think the main thing is he went this bishop f6, where I thought bishop h4 is critical, but I guess bishop f6 he played quickly, so must be his prep. And then after that, I was comfortable with my position because I got this rook b8, rook b4, and then there were like a lot of complicated lines. But I think the main point is that he took gf4. Instead, I thought a3 was like the only move to have the position in balance, and it is still complicated, and I was liking my position. But after gf4, I think it's just bad for him. Like I get rook b8, and what happened in the game is just it's just hopeless for him. He was still defending well, not giving up. I had to be accurate, and then in the end, I managed to calculate this nice line with g6 and then rook b4 and like white queens. But I start giving checks and then wins.
Yes, g6 was absolutely beautiful. After your classical game got over, you got to know that there's a three-way playoff. But were you aware that it would be a double round robin or something?
Yeah, I didn't remember the format by that point. I don't think I expected to be in that situation. First of all, a couple of days back, I was not even thinking about it, and at that point, I was just happy to make it, so I didn't really care about the format.
Yeah, in both stages, like double round robin first and then single round robin, I think at least twice you were in a must-win situation and you won, and the final win ensured that you win the tournament. So can you take us through the playoff stage? Like what happened?
Yeah, just crazy. I don't know what was going on. I think first game against Nordirberg was like super clean. Like I think I really played well, and but then second game was also crazy in this time scramble. I lost this rook bishop against Nordirberg, and then third game against Sindarov, I think it was probably oldable if I had kept the queens, but I miscalculated something. I took the queen and I just lost immediately. And the fourth game I was in a must-win situation, but I was really playing horrible. And then I played this rook f7, and suddenly I really gave up hope. But then when I went this rook f7, I couldn't see a direct way. Maybe he should just bring his king and it's just fine. But then he started to panic because this time control, you just can't find like a proper way. So he panicked, and I managed to win that. And the next game was now we are to the one game match, and again I was worse against Nordirberg. I was probably lost at some point, but I defended really well, and I managed to save it. And
rook bishop versus rook and pawn.
Yeah, again I was laughing. If I lose this again, like I should go and study rook bishop versus rook.
But this time you had an extra pawn.
Yeah, last time also I had extra pawn, but this time it was a pawn, so I could just run my king and just have that as a counterplay and make a easy draw. So, but yeah, as you said, like the next game was must win for me, and I think I played a decent game for a blitz game.
Your second Grandmaster Vaibhav Suri was here. So during playoff, did he give you some advice or tips or anything?
No, we were just yeah, we were discussing what to play, but we were not really preparing. We were just yeah, just talking normally.
Well, the other day we talked about regrouping, but at the end of the tournament, I think we have to talk about R4 resiliency. Throughout the tournament, you have shown not only in classical but also in playoff. We all know your resiliency, but what did you tell yourself? Like whenever a difficult situation arises, like you're in a must-win situation or you have to play game after game in playoff.
Yeah, I would say this win is more special because I think maybe day 2 or day 3, I told Vaibhav that I'm not feeling my usual energy. I'm feeling yeah, a bit down in energy, but I was still pushing myself, and I got to +2. But I think that's where I just cracked. Yeah, just these 2 bad games back to back. But I think that sort of freed me up because I just stopped doing prep as much as I was doing. I started resting more, and I think I had the energy today. But also, I think wins give you energy. So yesterday win definitely gave me a lot of energy today.
In another interview with one of the organizing team member, they said that when this tournament was planned, players from Uzbekistan were asked if they want the top Indian players to be here, and the players said, "Okay, we want challenge." So, what do you have to say about this?
Uh, yeah, I mean they're all top players as well. So and everyone likes challenges. So I mean, to be honest, like Nordirbek had a really good tournament. He was leading throughout. Yeah, I think last game, and these things happen in tie breaks also. Like, yeah, I think you must be lucky to win such tie breaks.
You played 15 games at this tournament, so if you have to pick one, which one did you enjoy the most?
Yeah, last game was really good. I mean, considering the stakes, how it was, I think it was a good game. And also my first blitz game against Nordirbek. I think for a blitz game, it was really ice minutes.
And speaking of playoff, this year you won 2 events, Tata Steel Masters as well as this one in playoffs. If you have
Also
to,
super bet.
also super better. Sorry.
Winning everything in playoffs.
So you are now playoff expert, I would say. So which one did you enjoy the most out of these three?
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, as I said, like these playoffs, they're just matter of like few seconds and can go any way. And yeah, I was probably a bit lucky in some of them. I think in terms of like quality, I guess Bucharest was good. It was clean. Like I managed to win the last game, and it was over in 2 games, while others took longer. But yeah, all 3 were special.
Well, you have become India #1, and I don't think any more classical games left. So you're in the next month's official list, you will be India #1 also. So what do you have to say to all your fans, supporters, everyone?
Okay, these things just change. Like one game, I don't think I have like huge gap. So I don't. I mean, as I said, this 1 or 2 rating points really doesn't matter. And but yeah, I think yeah, thanks to my team, like starting with family, my trainers, Ramesh sir in particular. I have told him like every time, but we worked a lot after last year, and yeah, I think much more like confident and ambitious when I play. So that's something that we worked on, and that's showing on the board. And yeah, to Adani Group for supporting me even when things are not going well. They're always there to support. And yeah, to Vaibhav as well. He was working hard throughout the tournament. Also, when when things go down, he was yeah, he was helping me cope with that and getting back to the tournament. So yeah, thanks to him. And this is the 3rd time he's coming with me, and we won 2, and the other one also tied for first. So yeah, it's like he's giving me some luck. So thanks to him. And there are also a few like one more second, which for now I'd like to not name, but thanks to him as well.
but it's a him. Okay.
Okay, you can find out. Yeah, with that clue.
How are you planning to celebrate your victory today?
I have to pack and then get to airport to not miss my flight. I'm going to Zagreb from here. I have a flight at 3 a.m. so no sleep today.
Well, Pragg, you had a long day. I won't take any much of your time. Thank you very much for your valuable time. I wish you all the best for Zagreb as well as future endeavors.
Yeah, thank you.